Yo, what is up everyone? Tachi here. So, I know I don't really post that much FX7 content, but I did notice something when Seaside Bellona came out. So, I had a lot of people saying, and I did notice a lot of people saying in general on Reddit and whatnot, that you should swap out in the standard comp, which is this is the standard comp that most people were using for Wyvern 11. You should swap out Taranor Guard for Seaside Bellona. Now, I thought that was kind of silly because it would be more beneficial for you, the player, to actually swap out Dizzy with Seaside Bellona and keep Taranor Guard, because Bellona alone does not provide an actually consistent defense break. So I'm actually going to check both teams now. I'm going to show the same team. It's going to be Luna, Angelica, Taranor Guard, and Seaside Bellona versus Luna, Angelica, Seaside, and Dizzy. Just to see which one is faster, because obviously when it comes to this kind of thing, you should have 100% success rate regardless. And obviously I will show my character stats afterwards so that you guys are aware of what kind of team I'm using. And I will have a timer up on the screen if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. So let's start. Now, you guys see how fast that is? That run is very quick. It's very secure, even though my Angelica I wouldn't really say is very strong. I see no reason why you wouldn't use this comp over this comp. Now, let me swap over. Let's use Dizzy instead, and you guys will be able to see that. I believe all my units are comparable to just like a mid-game, late mid-game player. I'm definitely not late game, in my opinion at least. None of my units are in fantastic gear, so I'm going to reset the timer and start this one up. Now you guys see that, honestly speaking, I don't really see a need for Dizzy in this kind of run. Personally, I feel that if you're going to get a 100 success rate anyways, you might as well go with a team that's faster. And Dizzy does make the run safer, so I can see her being used in Wyvern 11 if you don't have an Angelica or a tank that can live long enough. But if you do have one that lives long enough, I see no reason for you to not just go with the quicker run. So in this case, I still have to say that replacing Dizzy with Seaside Bellona is significantly better for me. I've tested this for days already. Even here you can see that you're saving like 30 seconds. I see no reason why you would choose Dizzy over Seaside Bellona in this specific comp. So either way, I'm going to show you guys my actual units so you guys can see their stats. So this is my Dizzy. You see 212 speed. Obviously I have her on Tome. I'm pretty sure that switching her to Joker would save me like a solid 3 seconds. So it's not a huge deal. Trust me on that. I've done the test on that as well. You see, this is my Dizzy. This is my Taranor. This is my Angelica. You see, she's not that fantastic. This is free gear. This was free gear. These two are free gears. This is just a decent Azimanis. You saw I rolled really well in defense. You know, even if it was HP or if it went all in speed, that would be fine too. These are defense boots. I just picked them up. Like, you see the subs aren't even that good. It's like full on attack. You know, this is not a great roll. This is not a great roll. This is not a great roll. Not a great roll. Like, I don't have anything special here. Seaside Bellona. She's on some random attack percentage. You see, these are terrible subs. 15% effectiveness is actually not that bad. She's on attack percentage ring as well. Bad rolls. She's on like some ancient 35 speed boots that I had from like 5 or 6 months ago. You know, there's just not really much of a point to it. She's not even fully upgraded. She still has 2+ under 12s, you know, like these are bad rolls. These are subpar rolls. This is actually a really good roll. Personally, I would say this is a really good roll. This specific sword is actually really good. If you have an attacker that has something that needs effectiveness, this is like the perfect roll that you could go for substats. Like having these 4 substats specifically, or crit chance instead of crit hit damage would be fine as well. Like, that's really good. So obviously her. And then this is my Luna. My Luna's just, you know, she's just basic. She's on the good old free lifesteal set. Not that great. Pretty okay. That's a very nice speed roll. Mediocre. Mediocre. 35 speed boots. Very good sub roll. You saw that sub roll. I went 4 rolls into attack percentage. That's pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Actually, I think that might even be 3 rolls instead. And then crit hit damage on my necklace. Whatever rolls. Obviously, if I had gotten more attack, that would be nice too. But you see, there's nothing really special about this. Now, if you had better gear than me, I think you could even go for faster like runs than I can. So, you know, it feels very unnecessary to actually run Dizzy in this comp anymore. So I'm just gonna like drop her for Wyvern. I'm just gonna go with the quicker runs just to save myself. I'm saving myself a few minutes. It's not a huge deal, but either way, guys, hopefully you found this video to be informative. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button. If you guys want to see more content for any games or anime, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Have a nice day.